Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haikal Firmansyah, and today I will teach you guys about gerunds and infinitive. Okay. Sorry. Okay. First one is what are they? So I will tell you guys about the simple and basic in gerund and infinitive. So what is gerund? Gerund is a verb ending in ing. So for example, swimming, dancing, and reading, and we treat it like a noun. For infinitive, it's to plus verb. For example, to swim, to dance, and to read. And it's often used to talk about plans, intentions, and purposes. So when do we use gerunds? We usually use gerunds after verbs like enjoy, finish, avoid, suggest, consider, miss, mind. For example, I enjoy reading before bed. And then she avoided answering the phone. The gerund is the reading. And the second one is answering. So we also use gerunds for gerunds after preposition. For example, he interested in learning Spanish. The gerund is in learning, and they talk about moving abroad. The moving is also the gerund. And the next one is when do we use infinitive? We usually use to plus verb after verb like want, read, decide, plan, hope, and promise. For example, we decided to leave early. She promised to help me, and I want to improve my English. In here, the infinitive is to live, to help, and to improve. And infinitive are also used to show purpose. For example, I went outside to get some fresh air. The infinitive here is to get. And sometimes both are possible. Some verbs can take both, but the meaning may change. For example, I stopped smoking. I quit the habit. I stopped to smoke. I pause another activity. I remember locking the door. I did it before, and I remember to lock the door. I didn't forget the task. So we could see the example in here. Change the meaning in it. And this is the quick tips to know it. Use ing after enjoy, finish, avoid, suggest, mind. Use to plus verb after want, need, decide, hope, plan. And after prepositions, always ends with ing. Some verbs can take both, but the meaning may changes. Simple rule of thumb: if there's a preposition, use ing. If there's a decision or intentions, use to plus verb. So, gerunds end in ing. Infinitive starts with to. Some verbs always use one form, some use the other. Meaning can change depending on the form, and practice will make it feel natural. Okay, so there it is. Thank you. And now I will show you guys the exercises in gerunds and infinitive. So we can see here the gerund. We are in learningapps.org, and we will find the exercises theme with gerunds and infinitive. So gerunds and infinitive is we first go to English. Okay, and gerunds and infinitive are in grammar. Okay, because we don't want to do elementary level exercise, so you can here, look at this. This is gerund or infinitive. Okay, the task is choose the right form. Okay, my parents had some friends over for dinner. Two of them kept on saying, "Oh, all those poor people in Africa." So the saying is gerund. I just can't stand hearing. The third one is I'm about to help. It makes me so sad when I think about it all. Now I'm not very good at keeping my mouth shut, so I told them the best thing for people like you to do would be to look in the mirror instead of worrying about Africa all the time. Start think or to think, because we can do both in this sentence. About all the problems here in America. My mom wanted me to shut up, of course, and I really meant to stop. For the next one is but I just couldn't. When are we going to stop looking at the problems everywhere but here? But that's impossible for people like you to do. It would mean admitting that America isn't perfect, instead of to think of how to make a university education affordable for Americans who aren't rich. Or do you really think every US family is able to pay $20,000 or more a year for university? I really didn't mean to be impolite, but I was so fed up that I was. Okay, now let's check our the thing here is wrong. Because of wrong, use thinking here instead of thinking about the poor children in Africa. Okay, and see, gerund or infinitive is easy. Okay, thank you. And because of that, if you want to learn more, you can use these apps, learning apps. You can use this site, learningapps.org. And that's it. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.